Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, A Darker Shade of Grey. We are on to Investigation 2, and we need to talk to the cadets at the parade grounds. The head of the military school is in town and kind of trying to take over the investigation because he does not agree with the facts of the case that the kid was murdered instead of it being an accident or something like that. So let's see here. Cadets, I know this is a terrible accident with Winston has been a blow to all of you, as it has been to me. I want you to know that we will get to the bottom of what happened. This is Detective Boxer from the San Francisco Police. Please give her your full attention. Good morning. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry about your teammate, Winston. I could use some help as I investigate exactly what happened to him. I have some questions. Did anyone see Winston leave the morning he died? He left early. Most everyone was asleep. I heard him get up, and I opened my eyes. He was getting dressed. I went back to sleep. Okay. Was he planning to jog with someone? Yes. Ma'am, I'm Cadet Lytle, the team captain. Winston Adams was a new member of our team and something of a loner. He didn't jog with anyone. Okay. Did he say or do anything unusual lately? I saw him at the National Cemetery the day before. He was acting funny, like maybe he thought he wasn't supposed to be there. I said hi, but he was just kind of weird, so I left. Was there any reason he might have been prone to falling? Well, he did fall the day before, too. He fell during practice and scraped his knee real bad. Was Winston having any problems lately? Nobody? Did Winston always get up so early to run? Nobody knows anything. Did anyone else leave the barracks early that morning? Yes. We all get up pretty early, and everyone is going to the latrines to wash up or going for a workout or breakfast. We have roll call at 8 a.m. How did Winston fall during practice? I can answer that, ma'am. He was in the back of the pack running after the ball. He sort of tripped over his own feet and fell. Went out running the next morning after badly scraping his knee? It's kind of a macho thing with the boys. They take pride in playing and training while banged up. Winston was trying hard to improve his game. Maybe he thought he had something to prove. Possibly. What happened after he scraped his knee? He sat out on the bleachers. Later he showed me a ball he'd painted with blood. That was cool. That was cool? Really? Was Winston having any problems lately? No problems that any of us knew of, ma'am. I'm sorry to interject, ma'am, but it seems like Winston was just tired and wasn't watching where he was going. It could happen to anyone. I asked if Winston always got up so early to run. I had the bunk next to Winston. He usually slept later than me, so that was unusual behavior for him. Thank you, boys. If any of you think of something later, something you want to tell me, Lieutenant Colonel Burns or Mr. Reynolds has my number. Company dismissed. So in a group interview, the boys stated that Winston Adams went out alone that morning before the rest of them got up. He had badly scraped his knee the day before in the practice, but Coach Reynolds thinks he could thinks he could and would have gone jogging anyway. But getting up early was not his normal habit. Detective Boxer, hi, I'm Jess Holland. I run the athletics field. I heard about the boy who fell off the cliff. So terrible. If there's anything I can do, thank you. The boy's name was Winston Adams. One of his teammates said he scraped his knee on the field. I didn't hear about it, but I probably wouldn't have. Minor injuries are par for the course. I bet. But maybe you noticed a bloody ball? Winston had to sit out the game, and supposedly he was putting blood from his knee on a ball. Great. Doesn't that sound just like a kid? No, I haven't seen it. But we've got enough balls around here to start a rubber factory. You're welcome to go through them if you want. Just put them back. Keeping order is a never-ending battle around here. Okay. Aha, there's the one with the blood. Me killed. Okay. Oh my God, that's creepy. Did Winston know his life was in danger? Was this a plea for help? Or was he just a kid goofing around? I mean, that's highly suspicious. I don't think it would just be, oh, he was just goofing around. After scraping his knee in practice, Winston Adams drew on the ball in blood. The design may indicate that he was in fear for his life. So, yeah, he went here. Hi, I'm Stanley. I take care of the graves here. Are you really a police detective? Yes, Stanley. I wonder if you could help me with an inquiry. I'm not sure what you mean, but I have to put flowers on the graves. I have to get done by 10 o'clock. My boss says there's a special part of the cemetery, and each grave gets a certain type of flower. He showed me how to do it, but I can't remember which flower goes where. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I just have a few questions about a boy who was here recently, a red-headed boy. Yeah, I got what he left. Don't worry. But I can't get it right now. I have to fix the flowers by 10 o'clock or I'll lose my job. What he left? Okay, Stanley, how can I help you finish the flowers? Oh boy, thank you. There's a bucket my boss gave me. There's a certain way to pick a flower for a grave. It has to do with the names. Can you see it? Maybe? What is the... I don't know the flowers. Okay, so that looks like a lily. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do me any good if you don't tell me what you don't tell me what the names of the flowers are, so I actually have to know all of the flowers. But I don't know flowers that well. That's exactly right. Now I remember. Kind of a weird way to organize a cemetery, but I'm glad it helped. Now, can you tell me about the red-headed boy? Oh yeah, he was playing some game, only I didn't see who he was playing with. What kind of a game? He was sneaking around and pretending someone was after him, like in a movie. But there was no one around. I don't get that. He was afraid somebody was following him. So I went to talk to him. When he heard me coming, he got scared and ran. That's when he dropped his phone. I put it in Lost and Found. That's what we're supposed to do. Should I go and get it now? Yes, please. Alright, here it is. Apparently that took no time at all. Hope that kid finds someone to play with. I have to go now. Bye. I don't think he found anybody to play with. Alright, let's... B, think I'm being watched. Haven't told anyone else. Be back soon. What do we do? Winston was definitely worried about something. This seems to support Claire's ruling that it wasn't an accidental death. Unfortunately, I have no idea who he was going to send this message to. Last message composed on his cell phone. It was never sent. Lindsay, an envelope just arrived for you at the station. Looks like the results of the military autopsy. Thought you'd want to see it right away. Right. Find 12 envelopes. Could you at least tell me what the envelope that I'm looking for looks like? That would have been helpful. No, can't be helpful, can you? Alright, scene of death, beach, the Pacifica. Suspect appears to have fallen from the cliffs above the beach, landing on the rock. Subject appeared to have been dead on impact or shortly thereafter. Examination of the body confirms the cause of death was broken neck. This was consistent with the position in which the body was found on the rocks and the force with which the body would have fallen from the cliffs above. In addition, other contusions and bruises confirm that the subject fell to his death from the cliffs. The subject's attire, as well as reports of his teammates, indicate that he was out jogging when he met his demise. San Francisco Medical Examiner documented groove marks on the cliff above, which were likely caused by the subject trying to hang on after slipping. The subject's blood was found in the finger grooves. In addition, the subject's fingers were crushed and bloodied, with blood collecting under his fingernails. This led to a speculation of homicide. However, it is our conclusion that the blood found on the top of the cliff top was likely from a wound the subject sustained while playing a soccer match the day before. The wound, which was on the right knee, would have reopened and bled while the subject was jogging, and therefore the subject's blood could have been on his hands as he tried to grip the edge of the cliff after slipping. In addition, police photographs of the scene confirmed that there were many boulders in the area, one of which might have been dislodged during the fall and could have crushed the subject's hand, in the manner displayed on the body. Interviews with the subject's teammates indicate that he had no enemies and went out jogging alone. We find insufficient evidence to suggest any conclusion other than an accidental death. Okay, so they are taking everything and kind of saying, well, this is the conclusion that we want, and we're going to really push to make sure that that's the conclusion that they come to, which is bullshit. That military autopsy report, I don't know. My gut says we have it right the first time, but there's just enough in what they say that I can't prove they're wrong. Whew. No lawyer would touch that with a 10-foot pole. We've questioned everyone at the Presidio. There are no witnesses. Lieutenant Dyer says I have to drop it. He's right, but I just know that kid was afraid of something. Poor little boy Gray. Hey, I have an ex-college roommate who works for the Charleston Reporter. She's been bugging me to come visit. I could poke around down there. No, without more evidence, we've got no grounds to pursue it, especially not out of state. Drat. Eat up, ladies. The nachos are getting cold. She's totally gonna investigate. A week later, Cindy is jogging at the Presidio. Linz, you know that your little boy Gray? I have an idea. Yeah, there's a camera. Alright, so yeah, next time it looks like we're gonna need to look into the camera and everything and see if there was any footage recorded and if they show him slipping or being pushed. But that's gonna have to wait until next time because we're all out of time for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to prod the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio!
crazy, so lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, we sure as hell funny.
You've been in the dark too long. Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
You're still naked, sir. Yeah, you're still naked, sir.